Please give a round of applause for Clayton Narcis, a good friend. Come here, Clayton. He's a regular webcamper, very interesting guy. How many of you know who Clayton is? Okay, those with hands up. How many of you know what he does? Nobody knows what you do, right? So he's a. Thank you for coming.
No worries.
Putting you on a hot seat. Yeah. Have a seat. We're gonna have a chat. And so how are you, man? How was your holiday and stuff?
Holiday was no
holiday. Yeah, go. You gotta keep it close to your mouth. Not like that, lah. Don't,
yeah. Holiday was great. It's really great.
Okay.
Spent a great time playing.
Yeah. So let's jump to it. What race are you, bro? I know Malaysian now, but Clayton Narcis.
Father's Eurasian, mom is Chinese. Now, out of curiosity, how many of you guys don't know what is Eurasian?
Just you're Asian? Yeah, I am.
No, Eurasian. How many of you don't know what is it? Everyone knows.
Oh, seriously? You don't know what you...
You all don't know what Eurasian is?
What's wrong with you people?
Serious?
That's how I talk in real life.
Alright, now, for those who know that during centuries ago, the Portuguese came to Malacca and lived there for a while. Obviously, they didn't leave. They fornicated, and I was around. And that's how my people came about. Alright, so that's why we have tan skin. Alright?
So Narcis is like your last name?
Narcis is the family name, correct.
And what's the lineage like? Narcis, like what? House of Narcis? Sounds like something on Game of Thrones. Portuguese? You don't know?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Never Googled it?
I tried Googling it, I just find...
So how big is the Narcis clan?
No, it's actually over here, and there's nowhere else that we could actually find it. So any Narcis that you actually meet, they are probably my cousins, relatives, uncle, aunties, and stuff.
You know, like the Jews, they got like goldsmith, they are goldsmith.
Yeah.
Narcis sounds a bit like narcissist.
Narcissistic.
Okay, so you're Eurasian Chinese mix. Interesting. Do you get that a lot? Like, what are you?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
So do you put in your form, race Malaysian?
I try to be funny.
Not funny.
It's not funny. Okay. After that, you gotta erase it, put down line.
Yeah,
gotta fill up others.
How many of you put one Malaysian in your form?
Just for the fun of it.
I'm gonna put one Malaysian the next time I gotta fill a fucking form. Like, I think if enough of us do it, then they're gonna start understanding like we mean business. So let's get a commitment. The next time you gotta fill a fucking government form, just put one Malaysian, go through the fucking pain point, right? Then they'll finally fucking get it, right? I'm gonna do it. I swear to you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna snap picture Instagram just
You're gonna get so much shit from them, I tell you.
I'm already getting enough shit from them already, right? So what tech are you disappointed that hasn't been developed yet right now? I mean, talking about like Star Trek teleporters, the material making thing. Maybe nothing so far-fetched, but for yourself personally, something that annoyed the fuck out of you, technology-wise, that you feel. I'm just curious, because I want to start sparking, an innovation mindset, right? If people start sharing, like, you know what, why isn't this solved yet and stuff? Maybe one of you out there, right, will be like, hey, actually I know how to solve it. So what's yours? What's your gripe?
Paying petrol.
Paying petrol?
Correct.
How fucking hard is it to put the fucking car in?
Imagine this. If you have a car that you don't need to use petrol, if you have a car, I mean, it's not using petrol as one of the source of energy.
Okay.
That would be great.
Okay.
That would be really great. Not even using batteries as well as a source of energy.
Bicycle?
That's really not fun at all. That's really not fun at all.
You mean mode of transport that doesn't require you to exert any energy?
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys actually Google for electric racing cars, there are electric racing cars out there, and they go really fast. And the problem with those is they all run on batteries, and eventually batteries will run out. Now there's a new tech out there that's called there's two new type of material that's called graphene. And graphene.
Graphene.
Yeah, graphene.
Okay, yeah.
So graphene is a sort of a capacitor material that absorbs energy, a lot of energy, and has the ability to disperse it at a steady rate as well. So I saw in one of the videos, it was just an experimental stuff. Yeah. And if they can actually use that in automobile, motor transport, cars.
So you basically wanna just buy a fucking car.
Yeah.
It's charged for, I don't know, 5 years.
Charge for 5 years
Works
or
for 5 years.
1 week or whatever. Yeah, that
one
will
week.
be really, really.
I mean, electric
really
car
good.
right now, you just plug. I mean, have you tried the Nissan Leaf?
I
Oh,
think
by
it's-
the way, in case you're wondering, Clayton is into the car business too, right?
Yeah.
He sells exotic cars.
Yep, just
What's the most exotic car you ever sold?
most exotic car. It would be the R8. That's
The R8,
yeah.
Audi R8.
The Audi
How many
R8.
of you are car people? Hands up. Like car enthusiasts. Okay, not many. So we
Serious?
won't talk about cars so much then, right? We'll cater to the crowd. Interesting thing about Clayton. So now we look back, right? So Clayton, you're a partner, not co-founder, partner at AlphaPod.
Co-founder.
Co-founder. but you- yeah.
So, me and my partner, we co-founded a mobile development company called AlphaPod. So we develop iOS and
Partner like business partner, like, not
partner,
partner. Okay, yeah.
partner, not this kind of business partner.
Oh, okay. You never know. I don't. Yeah.
He has a wife, dude. The wife is our co-founder as
I
well.
hope she's not you streaming. Okay.
Nah, I'm sure she's not. I'm sure
My
she's
kids
not.
are watching you. Hi.
Yeah, so there's three of
AlphaPod,
us.
yeah.
There's three of us that's
Three of you guys.
co-founded AlphaPod. That
And it's basically an iOS development shop. Or more than
iOS
that
and
now.
Android. It's iOS and Android.
You do iOS and Android mobile space, right?
Yeah, anything that revolves around mobile experience. So
But you are not technical. What do you do there?
I shout
Side
at my
business.
boys for them not getting their work done.
Are they here today?
Yeah, they're here. They're sitting by the side over there.
He shouts at you. Shouts at you. Is he a nice boss? Nice boss, huh? Nice boss, huh?
You're
If he's
forced
not
to
nice,
say that.
not nice, mine very hiring.
Oi, oi. Nah,
He's like, I'm fucking you. I'm not gonna come back to Webcamp ever again.
nah,
No, say with him. It's cool.
So what I do there is I'm one of the tech lead. I'm the tech lead in AlphaPod. So there's three of us. So I take care of all tech. TJ takes care of all product marketing, and Janice takes care of everything that is not tech and product and marketing.
Because you're a Java guy, right?
Used to be a
Used
Java
to be
guy,
a Java
long
guy.
time ago. Yeah.
How long ago? I mean, Java, like, fuck that shit, right?
Oh crap. Easily 5 years.
5 years ago? Shit, your age is...
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. 5 years ago.
And then from there you went to genetics and stuff. So AlphaPod, your business, and then you sell cars,
Yeah.
right? What's your balance like between selling cars and shouting at your staff? Percentage, like, what's your ratio? 60-40?
Nah, it's less than that. So AlphaPod takes up probably 95% of my time. Now
95% of your time.
Yeah, no, I don't sell it. I don't stand at the showroom and wait for someone to come. I don't do that. So I only do sales
I don't
to
know, I always
people.
had that thought of you like just sneezing around. You see a tie-tie come in your showroom, then you're like, you.
Nah, so I only sell to a certain contact of people.
So people know you lah.
Yeah,
It's
the one that knows that what I do and what I can get, then they come up to me.
Very fucking sweet gig. But have you ever done the showroom thing to get to where you are, or was it just?
Nah. I was very, very fortunate to have an agreement with someone to actually come in and go as I please, because I do not collect a paycheck at all.
Okay.
And I do mainly on commission base.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys is curious, I'm really, 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 really interested in cars. You have just no idea how crazy I am
Oh,
about cars.
he's crazy about cars. I mean,
Yeah.
if this was not webcam, we'd be like car camp right now.
And one of the reason why I actually wanted to sell cars for this particular set of companies is because I get to drive all the Porsches I want, I get to drive all the Ferraris I want, I get to drive all the Audis, all the Lambos, provided I don't crash any of them, thank goodness.
It's like a pimp in a brothel.
Nah, but you can't take it out at night. It's during the daytime only. Then you got to put it back. Yeah.
Yeah. So you, I mean, and through AlphaPod, one of the first products that you did was wood food.
Yep.
Wood food. How many of you heard of wood food?
1, 2, 3.
Wow. And
Four.
one of the first few startups that were
Five.
trying to go into that space. And you launched it.
Yeah.
You tried to launch it for a while. You were basically seeding all the content and stuff.
Yep.
So out of curiosity, right? Wood food. What is it now today? Status?
Status quo.
Status quo.
Status quo. It's
Status
just
quo.
running.
So-
It's still running. Everything still works. We still have traffic to the app. We still have content being submitted.
So are you? Would you mind sharing, like at a peak, how many active users have you got?
At the peak, at most,
That you I mean, do you remember? Number out here.
probably about 900 to 1,000 active users at one single go.
Active users, right?
Yeah.
And now?
Now it's at about averaging about 50.
50.
Yeah.
So just for those of you who didn't put up your hand, wood food was a food spotting food review and discovery app. The idea here was that hopefully a bunch of you Malaysians would use this app, take pictures of your food, and then leave a review, right? And then the idea is that if you have done enough of this, right, the next person who uses the app can use it and say, I don't know what to eat, use the app, and then it'll suggest to you what you want to eat, and then, I mean, the whole plan is a double-edged, they call it a two-sided business.
Yeah.
You need to figure out the crowdsourcing people.
Correct.
In order to get more people who can use the thing.
Correct.
So let's do a very rapid post-mortem. And by the way, in case you all get bored, right, just put your hands up. So if enough people put your hands up, then I'll move
change
on.
question.
You do like that, huh? Very democratic. Post-mortem. What was your key learnings about wood food? Why status quo now? What was the thing? Because the reason why I'm asking, so that you know the context, is that there are still a lot of Malaysian entrepreneurs who come up and tell me that they want to do a food review and stuff and so on. And I've channeled some to you, but they are growing like mushrooms. Like they think that it's going to work because like you when you first came with, he's the first guy, right, who came up with, who think about the idea, right, and then suddenly like 20 over Malaysians all have the same. Malaysians love food. They love taking pictures of food. Malaysians don't know what to eat. We should build something, right? And personally, I thought you guys like figured out the whole thing. I mean, you grew up to what, 1,000 users at a time, right?
Active users,
and then bang, status quo. So what happened? What was your key insight and share with people who are potentially thinking of going this path again? Are you thinking of selling wood food?
If a buyer comes, then why not?
Okay, so what's your key learning?
So
sorry, I'm like
one of the biggest thing with wood food is, yes, we managed to get a good traction. Maxis sponsored us. They did a feature of us, so that actually set a big spike for our usage. YTL, they came up with their own Android phone. Our app is actually installed into the phone as well. So at the initial stage, we had a very, very good traction. But the reason why, towards a certain point, we stopped is we realized, we saw that a lot of people, especially in Malaysia, they don't like to participate in contributing content. So it's a very, very hard, very, very difficult problem. They'll launch the app and say, hey, why I got no food?
But this is how long ago? This was, you launched this when?
This was like, I think easily 3 years ago.
3 years ago? Fuck man, we're old.
Yeah, when we developed wood food, it was for the iPhone 3GS. Yeah, it was for the iPhone 3GS. So now it's iPhone 5 really. So people weren't like they would download the app and then they go like, I can't find anything to eat here. Yeah, I can't find anything to eat here, and there's a lot of content that because I'm from Penang, one of our partners is from.
Yeah, you put on weight back then because you were like just traveling around
and nobody's exactly
just taking the fucking pictures over. Everything was like just your side.
Exactly. And I got as many people as I can to actually contribute content, but the whole retention process is very, very difficult if you don't have a constant community champion to keep on advocating and say, hey, use this, and use this. And the one thing that we lack over here compared to Silicon Valley is we don't have enough PR. As you can shout as loud as you want, but the shouting, how much you can shout, it depends on how thick your pocket is over here. In Silicon Valley, it's different. The smallest spark you do, you'll get resonance. Over here, you have no resonance at all. No one will want to publish a story at that time.
So you didn't pay anybody to add content to your app?
We tried. When we try to pay somebody to add content, when we scale it up, it's very, very costly for us to run. And at the same time, the opportunity of developing iOS apps for agencies came knocking on the door. And it was too good to say no to. It was really, really too good to say no.
Didn't you try to partner all the food bloggers who are already doing all these things and say, hey, why don't you just use my app and stuff? I mean, what was the response for that?
Partnering with food bloggers, a lot of them, there are two types of food bloggers. The purist and the one that does free food and commercially.
How many free food bloggers are here?
Yeah, they're the two types.
Shy. Everyone's like, one's going to throw us out the window.
The purists are the one that will take the time to actually add in content, but there are not many around. The one does it for free food or commercial gains. Those are the one that will start to ask for a lot of money because they're doing it. They have the blog for a different reason. It's not because of passion or vision or what. They want it because they need to fill their pockets. So if you compare out there today, there are a lot of commercial bloggers that needs money rather than the purists that they actually do it because they love the blog during that time.
Well, I blame it on the whole fucking like advertlets and the nafneng, make money
I mean,
out
it's
of
an
blogs.
opportunity. I mean, it's a way to make money anyway.
I'm curious, how many of you are making a decent income from your blogs? Don't be shy. No, nobody.
Yeah, out of curiosity, yeah.
They're all not here, obviously.
They're not here.
Right? I don't need to fucking like build networks and stuff and so on and so forth, right? So wood food, part of your legend. I mean, part of your history and
Yeah.
stuff. And from there, you started getting into iOS development and stuff. And
Yep.
so on and so forth. How's business?
Business is good. Business is good. We've been getting a lot of.
What kind of apps do you build nowadays? That you can share. I know that things are a bit ninja right now.
No,
yeah. What kind of apps? Yeah.
Sales kits to sell a particular product where you need to do wide deployment all over Malaysia. The client will come to you with a brief. I want an iPad app for all my sales agent, but I have no money to build a CMS. So
how do you answer to that? Like,
Dropbox. We just Dropbox everything, all the content, everything and all.
so you just build like a skeleton app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on? So you specialize in iOS. You recently branched out to Android.
Yep.
I'm curious. So what are your thoughts on Windows 8 phone, Ubuntu phone, Firefox OS, BlackBerry? I mean, from a development shop point of view.
All right.
Do you care? You give,
Honestly, at the moment right now, I think for the next 1 year, it doesn't really bother us at all because the traction and the amount of growth is so small that no one is even asking. Every brief that lands on our table are two things. Can I have an iOS and Android app? That's it, full stop. There's no mention of BlackBerry, there's no mention of Windows, and I don't see that. This is not only in Malaysia, in other parts of the world as well. It's the same as well. The only one thing that I can think of is a good opportunity is for games to go into BlackBerry and Windows Phone.
So you started out with Wood Food with Alpha Pod, and then now you're doing client work and stuff.
Yep.
Any plans to go back into developing your own products?
Yeah, we do.
Anything that you can share, maybe?
So at the moment right now, we focus on two branches of the company. One that does client work, so that pays the bill, and the other part is where we get to focus on our own products. So we have 3 products up right now that's going to be up to the app stores. One is a game, another 2 more it's more of an experimental thingy for us to play around. One of it is a weather app, then the other one is just pure
Weather app. There's a ton of them. And
yeah,
they sell
I mean, if you can't beat them, might as well join the crowd,
they sell
right?
like $4.99 each. I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, because it's cosmetically nice.
Cosmetically fucking nice.
Cosmetically nice. Have you tried Haze?
I bought it.
Nice, right?
And we're copying it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
For
really
something else.
For something else. All right.
You know what I mean? Right?
Okay.
I guess you guys do that too. A lot, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We innovate on other ideas and then see it in a better light. And also charge more for it.
Yeah, why not? If you can do
so
it.
you said you're launching a game.
Yep.
Can you share the name or still stealth mode? Would you guys be interested to know what game and download it when they launch? Or no, Ninja?
We actually decided on a name, and the name is called Angry Dragon. But unfortunately,
Angry Dragon.
if you Google, oh, you know what it means already, right? So we didn't know what it means until we Googled the name. So if you're really, really, really curious, Google Angry Dragon and look at the first 3 links. You'll be shocked. You don't want to name any of your products Angry Dragon at all. Trust me. Really, really trust me.
So no name yet?
Yeah. We have to change name.
I think you should just launch with Angry Dragon. And people are going to search for that. Just...
You can try, but it's gonna be for kids. So indecent, man. Come on.
Oh my god, I love to play Angry Dragon.
Imagine your kid come running up to you. Brandon comes running up to you. Daddy, I got Angry Dragon.
How many of you just Googled Angry Dragon in your mobile phone? How many of you are saving it in your bookmarks?
Yeah, so important advice. Before you name any products, just go and Google them to see what does it actually mean first.
So in your thoughts, I mean, you're in iOS side, you're probably more in tune with mobile development and stuff, and you're into cars as well. Right now, what game-changing tech that you've recently read about or find out about that is exciting to you in your opinion right now?
Oculus Rift. Does anyone know what Oculus Rift is?
No.
Out of curiosity.
What's Oculus
Oculus Rift.
Jeez. What is it?
Yeah, these two fellas will know that for sure. Alright, so what Oculus Rift is, it's basically a goggle. A goggle that allows you to have immersive 3D experience. So today's 3D experience, once you wear it, you have this at the in between, blocking your view. Alright? So it spits up. Now Oculus Rift is one whole long panel and it covers up your entire eyes. And you have a complete view of everything. It's 3D gaming. It's 3D gaming inside. And you can actually play a game. And it's on Kickstarter. They have already started and it's a really, really fantastic product. They have SDKs for most of the major tech games like Unity and stuff like that.
Oh. So do you invest in the Kickstarter?
Unfortunately, no. When we found out, it was already too late.
Oh, is it?
It's very close already.
Have you invested in any Kickstarter projects?
Not me personally, but as someone from the company, yes.
Oh, what project was it?
It was some 2D game. I can't remember. Pixel Commander, something Commander.
Angry Snake.
It's not Angry Snake. It's something Commander. Yeah, I think Star Commander or something like that.
Oh yeah, I think I missed that round as well. That was quite a.
And a lot of these Kickstarter projects you only find out after they close, not during. It's sometimes can be very, very disappointing because we want to get first in.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Clayton Narcis, everyone.
Thank you.
Questions on Twitter? Nothing for you, apparently. Yep. Except Shaolin Tiger, who says, "Today I learned what Angry Dragon means. Thanks." Thanks. You take the seat next door. I'll invite our next speaker for this evening.